Hey, what's up? What's up, my true tellers? How are you guys doing? Hold on one second, because I believe it or not, I am kind of rusty coming on YouTube, guys. Give me one second, or let me make sure that I load the music down because I see that the music is down. Welcome, welcome. But when it comes to YouTube, YouTube is my home, guys. But you all have to do some supporting over here, guys. Where is my girl? Let me see if my girl is in the house. I'm trying to see if I load the music down. For some reason, it's still kind of loud. Hold on. I'm trying to load the music down. Yes, my girl, country girl cleaner, came and got me out that bed. She said, "They say, girl, you get up. You keep pushing this back." So, guys, give me a second. Let me load the music down. Let me see where I'm at, guys. I'm still kind of rusty, okay? Yes. So, guys, come on and hit the like, share this live for more unapologetic content. Give me a thumbs up, country girl. See if you can hear me real good. Okay. So, guys, welcome, welcome. I see my girl, country girl, says, "Good evening, unapologetic, real talk, and truth tellers." You know how it is when it comes to the truth tellers. It look like we just get a hard time, man. I'm not going to tell you no lie. Guys, I'm not going to clear 'em up, which I love. When I go live, I love to clear 'em up. I love you guys to see me, you know. I just don't like to hide behind the screen, but I'm not going to tell you no lie. I was in my bed. But I wanted to talk about this, even though I've been pushing it back for a very, very long time. As you can see right here, love, lies, and receipt. Melody Bold claim versus Martell receipts. Who's the fire starter? Which you know, I made several videos when it comes to the real fire starter, okay, and all the stuff that we saw that had happened. I think it was maybe about last week or the week before. We know that it was just Melody, just being Melody, being Petty Betty. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. And like I said, all this right here is unapologetic real talk. To me, this is entertainment. Like I said, I don't know these people from a can of paint. Okay, so I'm not going to go ahead and talk about the show this week because I'm not going to tell you no lie. I did not watch it, but I'm going to see how my views are. If I see that my viewers are viewing and seeing that you guys are supporting me, I will come and do, you know, a review, do a recap, because like I said, you know, I try to give you my honest opinion. And we already know when it comes to true tellers, people, you know, they don't want to hear the truth. But like I said, you know, hey, everything that I said, you know, you could take it to the bank. Everything. And I'm going to say just about everything. When I called this show, I called this show to the T. Didn't I, country girl? Didn't I? So let me go ahead and read my copyright disclaimer. It's under section. Let me make sure that I go ahead and get that right. Is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, teaching, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. So, guys, again, go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. My girls say absolutely. I was trying to see if I could get it up here. I say, look, if you're gonna want me to come on and do this live, I want you to come up. She said, "Who? Hell no." Oh my gosh, you said who? Hell no. But yes, guys, I wanted to play some clips. Let me see if I can find something, because this right here was just the last of the minute. Well, I'm not going to find the clips. Maybe tomorrow. I'm just going to see how things is going to come out when it comes to me giving my honest review when it comes to all the stuff that is going on, which, you know, hey, I wouldn't put it past, you know, all the stuff that you see right now, because we already know the show is on. We already know that Martell, you know, he talked about, you know, he wants to tell his real life story. We already know it's going to, you know, be with Arion, you know, whether you guys like it or not. Now I've seen that, I see a lot of content creators, how they making content when it comes to Arion, you know, because like I said, they channel would be dull without uh, talking about Arion and Martell. And yes, I said it, so you know, I'm gonna tell the truth. So if you think that you're gonna come in here and get your ears tickled, oh, you know, hey, I'm gonna tell it the truth. So, you know, we already know people don't want to hear Lady D anyway, and we already know that it shows in the numbers, okay? But like I said, somebody got to tell the truth. You guys looking for people to come in and just tickle your ears, you know, and nobody ain't gonna do that, you know? Like I said, I am a fan to the show. If Tisha or Martell, or any other Scots do anything, I'm gonna call it out. It's real talk. And you guys might sit there and say, "Oh, it's just like you biased." No, I'm not biased. I don't know these people from a can of paint, and half of you guys don't know either. These people will be walking down the street, see your tail on fire, and wouldn't even pee on your tail to put it out. So in here is unapologetic real talk, guys. So as you can see right here, guys, this is Love, Lies, and Receipts. Melody Bowl claims versus Martell Receipts, who the first starter. And we've seen so many people. So many people are out there. Oh, what Melody did, Martell, he had came out with some kind of little, I guess, going back and forth with Melody where they was texting each other, and she felt the need to go ahead and air them out where it says punch. But we already know that just was a figure of speech. And now we've seen so many people are talking about that. Martell went ahead and put his hands on Melody. You know good well that it's not true. And even if he did, like I said, this girl was trying to set this man on fire. I showed you guys several of videos. And Martell had a very good package that was sent to him to sit there and put out that dag on fire, okay? Yes, I said it. He had a very beautiful package that was set on his lap to put out that dag on fire, because you guys walking around here, oh, Martell, he's DV, he should be canceled off that show. But this girl sat there and she lit a fire torch. She lit it and she poured lighter fluid all over this man's house. Do I need to play the clips? Do I need to play the clips? Like I said, in here, it's unapologetic real talk. Ain't no children in here. The last time I checked was 18 and older. So I'm going to tell you like it is. Do you need me to play the clips, guys? Because I sure play the clips. This girl went in this man's home over $17,000. And we already know when it came to Martell. What did Martell say? My girl say, play it. I'm going to play it tomorrow and make sure I get all those clips together, okay? She said, play it. Country girl, yes. But I need I need you guys to support. I just can't do it, just by myself. I just can't talk to the wall, and I thank God. I thank God for the ones that I know that is supporting me. I thank God for the ones that, I know that have my back. But I'm not going to dummy myself down, and I'm not going to feel, she not giving good commentary. Oh, she's bored. No. The stuff that I saw, trust me, I'm not going to dummy myself down. I'm going to be my authentic self. Now, if you think that I'm going to sugarcoat, or I'm going to jump on the bandwagon just to please you guys, no, I'm not going to do that. Because everything that I went ahead and called you, what I always tell you guys, you could go ahead and you could take it to the bank. But let's go ahead and talk about when Martell and Melody went to court. I called it. I told you guys exactly what's going to happen. I told you verbatim exactly what's going to happen. No, y'all don't want to hear it, Lady D. I told you when Martell go to that courthouse, Arion was going to be right there. And now all of a sudden, Melody was on TikTok. And like I say, to me, all this is for entertainment purpose only. This is my opinion. So all this right here is alleged. But this is my opinion, okay? So don't get mad with the messenger. If you can't stand the heat, hey, get out the kitchen, because in here is real talk. But this is what this is how I see it, because when I call it, you could take it to the bank. Melody already knew exactly what she was going to do. All of a sudden you at the corner just waiting until Martell drive around the corner. He wasn't spying on you. The man wasn't spying on you. All of a sudden you had your cameras out, just like when she had her cameras out when she was filming in Destiny's shop. You remember when the cameramen told her, no, you cannot film. You remember when she was trying to tear down two birds with one stone when she went into Destiny's event. Then she came out and she went to Miss Wanda, where Miss Wanda was serving her food, trying to take out two birds with one stone, and had her cameras out and wanted to let her fans know that she's the top dog. And the cameraman said, no, you're going to have to put that phone away. Melody knew what she was going to do. Oh, this is my moment. I'm not on the show. Hey, the bills still got to get paid, okay? My lease probably be up because we already know the house that she have sitting on the hill, it's not hers. She's leasing it. Make it make sense. But all of a sudden, she was on a corner like some people that I see when it's Mardi Gras season. Oh, throw me something, mister. Throw her some beans. She wanted that moment. The minute when she got it, she went straight on her TikTok talking about what had happened at the courthouse while holding up her products at the same time. Make it make sense, guys. Like I said, we see straight through this. Martell don't want no Melody. You guys wants to keep that narrative going, and the reason why, because it's good commentary to you guys. Hey, Christella, how are you doing? She say, hey, sis, and everyone. So, guys, also make sure you check me out on TikTok. That's where I'm at, guys. TikTok. I've been on TikTok for almost 3 months. Got almost 10,000 people. Been on here for almost 3 or 4 years, and it's like I'm stuck in the boondocks, in the corner, all by my lonely self. But that's all right, because like I said, the truth goes slowly but surely find its way back home. I'm not ashamed, because I speak truth. Now, if I come on here and I tell you a lie, then hey, that's a story by itself. But make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. In here is uncut, unbiased. I don't even edit it. It is what it is. But you also have to show me support, and the reason why, not just because of me, because I could do it with all by myself, But the Most High God would never ever allow me to be by myself. If that's two can do what? Two can put 500, 1,000 a flight. Just think about if I got 10 in here. And the only reason why I don't get the support, because you guys are biased. Oh, I can't believe it. She's siding with Martell, and Martell was a cheater. So was Melody. According to Martell, like I said, honey, I'd rather take their word because that's their word. Somewhere lies the truth. Somewhere it's not like you was in that home. And if anything that Melody say, hey, I don't even want to hear it, because we already know when it comes to Melody. Sometimes Melody, she embellished the truth. Or maybe all the time embellish the truth. Just like when she was at that corner. All of a sudden, she was able to film that event. And the thing about it, she only was playing it back and forth. Keep rewinding it. A little small snippet. And I'm pretty sure she had more that she could have went ahead and put on. I'm pretty sure she had more video, but she didn't want to show that part. She didn't want to show that part. She only wanted to show when he interact with her, which I hope Martell stop. I really hope Martell stop. Stop giving her that ammunition. Because we already know when it comes to her fans, they love to see that. And then they wanted to talk about Arion, because Arion went ahead and took her bracelets off. She took her bracelets, they say, after 10 years. So what? I mean, I'm watching some commentary. Couldn't hardly watch it, but they talking about Arion went ahead and she took her braces off, and she still got the gap. She's still beautiful, just like Martell said. She's natural beautiful. This girl is very natural beautiful. She don't even need the filter. She don't need anything. Hair beautiful. And then they said there and said, oh, that's the longest her hair can get. Let me see your hair. Your hair is stuck in braids. And then one of them had the audacity wanted to talk about Arion braids, not her braces. So if Arion braces, she finally got it out and she got that gap, that's okay. She could talk about you. She could talk about, oh, look like you can't get off the couch without sitting there having a daggone Twinkie and a honey bun and a soda in your hand. She could talk about that. That's why I said they say this, the ones that's out there throwing rocks. When somebody throw a brick at them, then they want to holler. They want to cry wolf. You want to talk about Arion braces because she took it out after 10 years and now she got a little small gap. She's still beautiful. She still looks good. Like I said, it's time for us to start lifting up each other. Half of the people that do all that talking can't even get from behind the computer, can't even show themselves. Now we having this girl sitting there look like what Arion called a wide backer talking about her braces. A wide backer talking about Arion braces. But like I said, misery love company. Okay. Christella said Melody is going to have a breakdown. You never use God's name for your lies and your deceitfulness. Absolutely, she is. She's jealous. She's jealous. She's trying to do anything to sabotage Martell and Melody, Martell and Arion, because she hates his success. She feels that, he cheated on me. Well, like what man that that gonna come home from a hard day's work, going out there tearing down and building up, and you and your wide back mom is sitting on the couch looking for something to eat. Or if the man do come home and find anything of food, it's because she went ahead and she catered it, had somebody to cater it for her. He had to go and bathe the kids, help them with their homework, according to what Martell said. Oh, this is allegedly. But this real talk, guys. And also, Christella says that if God told her to go, she would have left the show a long time ago, and God would have provided her if she would have done the right thing. Absolutely. But what she did, she gathered up her trauma binding people and got on that train wagon and was trying to wreck everything that came near her. Anyone that does not put her on that pedestal. But then I talk about that. I said, you have to be careful. The same ones that putting you on that high pedestal is the ones that's going to shake your butt off. And she was really jealous because she told her followers, her whatever, her minions, if you tell me anything about that show, if you watch that show, and it's a legend, it's not her word verbatim, okay? Because we already know how these people are. But if you watch this show, hey, you can unsubscribe from me. That was jealousy right there. I wouldn't even mention that. That's just to show you. Now she's seen that Martell is really doing good when it comes to that show. And just like I talked about it when it comes to Real House of Atlanta, he still got a door open for him. He could go right there to Real Housewives of Atlanta as well. I truly believe that when it comes to all this stuff that's dealing with the court, and now that he's vindicated, which he already said that, he always going to get vindicated. I truly believe that he got a spot where him and Cherie gonna have something going on. I'm pretty sure if Cherie wants to go back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bella Lucy, baby, yes, indeed, Lord says, when I tell you the CC in which spoke about her braces, this was foul. Sad to continue to bring a person down. Absolutely. But the thing about it, just look at them. Look at them. And I know I ain't no prize, but I'm not going to constantly going around and trying to attack somebody's looks. I'm not going to do that just because. So if you want to talk about when it comes to Arion, when it comes to her with that gap, she's still beautiful. What did Martell say? She's very naturally beautiful. And that's what you guys are jealous. Like Arion said, Melody gave her husband away because she thought that the grass was green on the other side. She wanted to be this breakout star. Someone fooled her, just because maybe Martell had pillow talk, fooling her. Oh, baby, you could sing. And her mother is going to tell her she could sing because, hey, them checks going to be coming to her as well to help her pay her bills, allegedly. So she might say, oh, you could sing. You should be right there on the side of Beyonce. We got to stop fooling people. I need to play that song. How she was sounding like Alvin and the Chipmunk. You guys fooled her. Oh, she can sing. No, she cannot sing. Maybe, I probably book her at a nursing home, or maybe, I wouldn't even do it at a wedding because that's a special day. Okay? Hey, stylist Jill. Yes, stylist Jill. She found me on TikTok. She said, "Hey, Lady D and chat. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by. Yes, indeed. My girl, country girl, said that's what I call a computer gangster. That's all they are, computer gangsters. You know they are computer gangsters. That's all they are. Wants to talk about her gap. She's still beautiful. Okay, and the money that you guys helping her to get, you guys putting her on that pedestal, the same pedestal that you guys was trying to put Melody on. You guys tried to put Melody on that pedestal, but you guys did it the wrong way. You went through the back door. That's like a thief. You can't do anything behind the back door. All the stuff now we know the truth now. And I talked about it. I said, oh my God, it's going to be surges of lawsuits. Surges of lawsuits. And the same thing that you guys held against Miss Wanda and also Miss Wanda's niece, God rest her soul, talking about putting out information. Oh, I can't, have you to mess up my checks, my money. I got my family. All the while, Miss Buddy allegedly was doing the same thing, feeding all that information to her fans. I was telling you guys, I say, no way in the world, all the stuff that they are coming on and having commentary, and they did it with boldness. I mean, they come on as if they was right there, like a fly on the wall when it comes to Martell and Arion. Where these people are giving that information? Who's giving that information? I say it got to be someone that is very close to them. Found out it was. And I'm going to say allegedly, receipts was out there. I still have some of the receipts I went ahead and screenshot. Oh, there was Arion. Make sure you don't put Melody's mom, in it, All Martell medical records. When Martell goes to the hospital, these bloggers, I mean, they would report about it. Arion and Martell goes to some special event, taking the kids, to the zoo. It's on YouTube. They were stalkers. These people was doxing and harassing. That's sad, guys. Stylist says, I have a nice size gap, and you are beautiful. You are very beautiful. Stylist says, I have a nice size gap, and I love it. It got her man. Absolutely. Her man love it. Oh, he love it. Like he said, honey. Arion doing what Melody refused to do to him, but did it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yes, I said it. Like I said, in here is truth. Martell sit there and say, when Melody, she wants her piece. One of my mods used to say, when she wants her piece, she go and take a hot bubble bath. What Melody do? Melody, she goes to a hotel, and I'm pretty sure Melody was not twiddling her thumb by herself in that hotel. Now, if I want my peace, then I want my children to have peace as well. So I'm dragging my kids with me. She left all by herself. She said when she wants to leave, she got her bags right there by the door, book and ready. Make it make sense. I will have my kids with me. And then now that all things is out, those kids was most likely, and I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know these people, with Arion and Martell than it was with their mom. And you guys were saying how, Arion is going to adjust, the kid's going to adjust to Arion, because most likely the time that she was in that relationship, she had those kids as well, because Martell already said out of the time that they were married, he can count almost 11 years Melody was in and out of that house. And you sitting there saying, oh, she was cheating on. No, what happened was she thought the grass was green on the other side. She thought that her crap didn't stink. And then on top of that, allegedly, according to some of the articles, like I said, I have receipts, guys. I'm not going to tell you nothing that I don't know. $50 million in debt, okay, of credit cards. And I might be exaggerating a little bit. So all this right here is for entertainment purpose on, but it's close. It's in the millions. It's in the millions of credit card debt. What the hell these people was doing? Robbing Peter to pay Paul? And I'm not going to sit there and say, and put it all on Martell, because Martell made Melody the face of his company, pull her out of the school system. Martell gave Melody a life. Oh no, Melody made Martell. No, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. They both was in college. They both was a school teacher. He had a vision where he wanted to open up a lawnmower service. Him and his brother turned it into $1 million business. Went and grabbed Melody out of the school system, made her the CEO. And that right there, it put a big old bubble in her head. And now she's seeing that this man is still striving, still being successful, still getting doors opening for her, for him. And what she's trying to do, she's trying to shut those doors. She's trying to shut it, but you can't shut it because you never win when you play dirty, okay? And everybody sat there saying, oh, Martell want Melody. No, Martell does not want Melody. Martell wanted his family. He wanted his children to make sure that he could see his children in the bed where he could tuck his kids in the bed. He didn't want his home split. And you probably said, well, what you talking about? He went out there and cheated. So did she. So did she. Look how she was in the daggone limousine, sitting there. I don't care if it was her husband. You still respect other people. Going down on her own husband. And so in a minute when someone went ahead and put it out, oh, she wants to sit there and she wants to cry wolf. Make it make sense. Like I say, guys, and here's real talk. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm going to call it like it is. Christella's Country Girl says, what about the accusation she said Martell did? She do tell. I know she said so much stuff. You know, she claimed that this man sat there and put his hands on her. If anything, he was trying to stop you from setting them on fire, throwing knives at this man. This girl did a lot. Don't push me. Don't push me. That's her. How the heck you gonna push somebody? If anything, Martell spared you. Martell spared you. Because trust me, you wouldn't be in jail, you would be in prison. If this man would have went ahead and he would have had that setting on the DA's office and then he caught it on film. I would be so embarrassed to come out and say that Martell put his hands on me. Girl, you just want your moment. But your 15 minutes of fame is over. Open the door for someone that knows what they are doing, and that's Miss Arion Curry, okay? The one that got your man with her eyes closed because you didn't want him. I told you. I say, this girl was coming on that show. I told you this girl was going to get everything that Melody put her hands on. I told you that. You guys, oh, you didn't believe me. Oh, he's going to jail. He's going to jail for DV. No, he's not. He's going to be vindicated. He was going to be vindicated. Because I'm pretty sure that the judge saw all the daggone tapes, how she was trying to unalive this man, okay, throwing torches and gasoline and everything you could think of. Oh, I know your ears is bleeding. I know your ears is bleeding. Just say ouch. See, that's why they don't want to, that's why they want my channel down. They want my channel down, guys. Because they don't want truth tellers. But I can't tell you nothing that they have not put out there, okay? Melody is reaping what she has sown. Absolutely. This is harvest time for you, girl. I told you that when it comes to Arion Curry, Arion was going to be your 2-bit change. And then she sat there and Arion had put out a text, don't run when the tables start turning. And what did she do? She ran. Because she know that Arion and Martell was coming with the truth. And I already told you, I said the way that they're going to have to bring Arion in, that Arion going to have to go after the Scots. That's okay. They can handle it. Go after the Scots. Because we already know, you know, if that's the way that she was going to get in, then let her get in. But see, Melody knew that once she get finished with the Scots, cleaning up the Scots, she was coming after Melody. And she was going to tell all of the stuff that Melody didn't tell you guys. How she used to leave and stay for days and months. And who had the kids? Who was combing the kids' hair? Who had to leave their children to go and take care of her kids? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, guys. Like I say, tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? Tell the truth and shame the devil. And here's real talk. Say they don't like me. Cozy K, they don't like me. Cozy K, say hello, Lady D, and chat. Welcome, welcome, guys. Make sure you welcome all the new ones that's coming in. Guys, in here is unapologetic real talk. I'm way, way in the boondocks because they don't put me way back there. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't want to hear D. Oh, I wish Lady D shut up. You see, that's what they want. Oh, but yeah, they could sit there and they could come on their platform behind the computer, can't even show their face, talk all day, all that smack all day. But oh, they don't want to hear Lady D because they know when Lady D talk, Lady D gonna tell the truth. And you all know that has been following me for a very long time. When I say something, you could take it to the bank, okay? So when I call it, take it to the bank. Just like I said when it came to Melody. And that's just my opinion. And all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. Melody was already on that corner, knowing good well that Martell had to turn that way, come their way. She had the camera already out there. Oh, I'm waiting for my moment because I'm going to try to tear him down. This girl Ben was trying to tear this man down. But you threw your husband away. Like I said, what trash to somebody may be treasure to somebody else. And now you're seeing that Arion is about to come and be on a show that you and Martell created. You and Martell created. Most likely, they're going to have that spinoff where you remember the one that Carlos King went ahead and, he had put on the back burner when it was supposed to be home preservation. Martell and Arion is working on that. Trust me. They're working on all that. So if all this right here does not work out, they're working on their own spinoff, which I already said there, and I knew that. Nowhere in the world I would come on if I was Arion and Martell. I would come on Love and Marriage in Huntsville when I know that I'm the one that's going to push up those ratings. So give me a spinoff. Once I get the spinoff, let it run for maybe about 2 or 3 years, then I could go back on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. But if I was Martell, this is exactly what I would do. At the end of this season right here, I would bring Arion on and go straight into a spinoff. I would go straight into a spinoff. That's exactly what I would do. And because everybody going to watch them as well, or do both. If you can do both, do it, That's how I see it. But you reap what you sow. And that's exactly what you're seeing. You're seeing it's harvest time when it's coming to Melody. Oh, I know it hurt your ears. Oh, I know they hurt their ears, but that's all right. Just say ouch, honey. Because I'm not going to sit there and I'm going to say it like it is. Christella said Melody is reaping what she has sown for what she did to Letitia's cousin. As Nene Lee said, never went playing dirty. We're going to play all those clips. We're going to play all those clips. She had a meeting with Tisha's cousin, and she dismissed her, threw out like she was disposable garbage. But yet, she was doing the same thing, feeding her bloggers. Now, where they at now? Crickets, crickets, crickets. Trying to figure out all these lawsuits because they was running after a daggone woman. Oh, she sat there and say, oh, if you go to court, I'm going to be right there. Oh, you're going to be there maybe first or second, but once the heat start turning up, you're not going to be there to be found. Let the money start coming out. These people are going to need to pay for their attorneys. Oh, you might pay for the retained attorney, but after that, you're not going to keep it up. I promise you she's not. I told you all that. I told you all that, guys. When I tell you something, take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Stylist says, I think she mad. I think she mad her move too fast. I think she made her move too fast. And now she regretted on the other side of the street, the grass wasn't green. Absolutely, because you never win when you play dirty. She tried to play dirty. She thought that she was this breakout star. Even Carlos King called her out the first season. They thought that they was going to talk about the comeback group. What she's talking about, her marriage. She knew what she was doing. She wanted all of the attention, all of the focus on her. I don't know if you call that, because, she's the only child in the house. Maybe this is, what you call some kind of syndrome that she have, all the attention she wants on her. But I talked about that. I'm not a psychiatrist and I'm not a therapist. But Melody, she is in her 30s, but she comes as if she has like a child like mine, like she's stuck in the age of 16. Notice when she do events. Every time when Melody do events, it's always like it's something childish, like sleeping, sleep-ins or stuff like that, slumber parties. Make it make sense because she's still stuck in that childlike mind. Yes, my girl is in the house. You need her. You need to say, holla, Lady D. Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Show the sister some love. Like I said, I don't know these people, but I know one thing. Martell got a beautiful package that was set on his lap. Oh, we got all the clips that you need, bro. We got all the clips that you need. Come see me. But you and Arion, shoot, y'all owe me one, man. Because like I said, I called it to the T. Because I saw straight through all that BS. I knew who was the comedy nominator was. I knew who was the one that was the cancer of that show. I knew who was the cancer. And I called it out. Now what you're seeing, everything that I said came to pass. I say everything that Melody put her hands on, it was just going to be blown away right in Arion's lap. Now the last thing was the show. Make it make sense. And they want to say, oh, you playing chess. No, you're not even playing checkers, girl. You playing hopscotch. I wouldn't even call you hopscotch. I don't know what the hell you was playing. Whatever you was playing, you played with your eyes blinded. They blindfold you, thinking that the grass was green on the other side. You couldn't see your way through. That's why you went straight into a ditch. The blind leading the blind, and that's exactly what it is. If you can't stand the heat, honey, just say ouch. Ain't nobody jealous of nobody. And especially somebody that you know that can't keep a man and leasing a $5,000, and I'm gonna sell allegedly home just to live like the Joneses, but inside living like the Walters. You can never build a solid foundation off of material possession. That's what they always building a house on, sinking sand. That's why you're seeing right now the winds, the hurricanes, the tornadoes blowing that mess away. It's gonna be her and her mom gonna have to start all over. And everybody said that, say, oh, she Martell won't Melody. No, Did you see Melody when she was in tights? Did you see that big old fat pocketbook? I don't think that Martell wants Melody, okay? And it's something about a man, especially when he know his woman is out there, okay? I don't think so. Like he said, when it comes to Arion is a good girl. I was wondering, I was sitting there saying, Martell, why you always call Arion a good girl when Arion is a woman? But he's saying a good girl, what he was trying to say, a good girl that she wasn't out there with, everything that's you can put your hands on. Look when Melody, and like I say, I only could tell you what they put out there. So if you get mad, just say ouch. Look when they went on a vacation, went to I think it was St. Thomas or St. Louis, when she took all the women, when she had Tisha and Kimmy in the slave quarters. 2 in a minute, a man came in that was hosting her. She jumped on him. You see? Martell does not want Melody, okay? Martell only wanted his children under the same roof, okay? And that's real talk. Oh my God, their ears are bleeding, but God said, tell it to them anyhow. If God told her to go, she should have went when trying to destroy Martell, but she thought that, hey, she was going to have to support. Those people are fair weather people. Those people are trolls. I promise you. The same ones that was raising her up on that pedestal, watch and see. If they see Arion and Martell go after the Scots, oh, they're going to be lifting up Martell. All the while, Martell was a liar. Everything that comes out of Martell's mouth, Martell is a liar. Martell can't tell the truth, and the truth come and smack him in the face. But if Martell go after the Scots, oh, Martell is telling the truth. Oh, Martell, I believe Martell. Oh, they're going to sit there. I promise these people is not to be trusted. They are not to be trusted. And Melody see it. And that's why Melody wanted to make that big stink. Why would she talk about what her and Martell encountered on her TikTok while she's selling her product? Because she was trying to draw in that traffic. That's my opinion. Okay? So don't get mad with the messenger. Don't get mad with the messenger. Okay? Because we already know you guys, yeah, y'all think, oh, y'all can go out there and sue people. You can't sue nobody. But if somebody sue me, honey, I'm coming back after you because all this right here is for entertainment purpose only, okay? And that's real talk. Because I told you guys about the surges of lawsuits that was going to take place, okay? Um, also, my girl, country girl, say it doesn't make sense at all. No, it doesn't. And see, that's what they don't like. They don't like truth tellers. So thank you for waking me up, country girl. Thank you for getting me up. Because I had a lot to say. I still got a lot to say. But it's just that, hey, I have to abide according to these guidelines. If they want these numbers up, the numbers got to come up. I can't keep coming on and dressing and looking cute and beautiful, just because, and I'm not getting the numbers. I might as well stay in my bed. I'm not asking for much. But all I'm just sitting there saying, if I'm coming in here and I'm giving you the honest truth of what I believe, because like I said, I don't know these people. I only can go by of what they put out. Just like when Martell said, when Melody used to go bring the children to the house, he had to take the kids' clothes, put it straight in the washer. Kids' hair wasn't even combed. And when she had the kids on the show, according to what Martell was saying, she was trying to play them against each other, even the producers. Who do you like better? Do you favor Martell better? Do you favor your mom? Come on, this is people's lives. These are children. But like I said, she didn't care. There's something about that girl. She just didn't care. Something just not right. Something's not right in the upper room, okay? Country Girl says, welcome, welcome, everybody. Come on, guys, hit the like, comment, and share this live for more unapologetic content. Cousin K, Cozy K said, you called this from the very beginning. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. What did she say? She said, you called this from the very beginning. She know. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. From the very beginning. I saw straight through that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cozy K. Thank you very much. It's always going to be someone going to say, yeah, hey, I remember you called this. I called it to the T because I saw straight through this. I saw straight through this. You could see BS when it's right there in your face. I saw straight through all that. You know, that's real talk, guys. And still tearing him down. She trying, but it's not gonna work no more because I got something that. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. If Melody and Martell go to court and go in front of the judge again, somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to jail. So she better make sure if she's going out there and she putting herself to try to dig up information on Martell and put it on social media, she better make sure she knows what she's doing because if she go in front of the court again, I promise you, somebody is going to jail because I'm pretty sure that the judge is sick and tired of seeing those two. But if I was Martell, I would never ever trust Melody alone because we already know the snake move that she do. I would never trust her alone. I could never even be in her presence alone. When picking up the kids, I better make sure that I have someone right there with the recorder on. Because if this girl can do all this, just imagine what she would do. This girl want to see this man under, because she thought that, hey, if I go down, he go down. But it does not work like that because you the one walked out of your marriage. You sat there saying that it was Martell the one walked out. No, like I told you, men cheat. And the ones that sat there saying that they men don't cheat, honey, I promise you, just a good cheater. If you think that I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just toss my life to someone when I know I've been through hell with it, just like you guys wanted Tisha and Marcel to throw their marriage in, for what? Just to go out there from the frying pan to the skillet? Ain't like they doing anything. What they doing? Or leave your husband and somebody else gonna come and scoop him up. Have your show, have your business, walking in your shoes. Make it make sense. Like I say, you never win when you play dirty. Never win when you play dirty. A cozy K said, I don't understand why she's so pressed about Arion showing up at the court when this woman be around your kids, but court is where you draw the line. Absolutely. That was just for a show. She know good and well, according to all the stuff that is out there, she knew good and well that Arion and Martell was together. What she did was she slithered her way in back into this man's life, knowing good and well Ariane and Martell was together, but she slithered her way in so she can pitch this show. And once she get her foot in that door, she was going to try to tear the entire house down. But you never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty. And now the way that she sold those seeds out there, it's harvest time. Now, what you going to see? You're going to see another woman walking with your life that you could have had, but you threw it away for a bowl of beans because, like I said, you thought that the grass was green on the other side. Make it make sense. She said, I don't understand why she's so pressed about Ariane showing up at court when this woman be around your kids. But court is where she drew the line. She knew. Most likely, she probably sat there and was there many a times and breaking bread with Arion and Martell. Just like Destiny said. Destiny said, when she went in the house, it was kind of weird. As if you trying to invite Destiny into your bedroom. I wouldn't put it past anybody that sat there want to go down in a limousine with my husband with a bunch of my friends. I wouldn't put it past that. Hey, they all were sister wives. I truly believe, Miss Wanda, they was all sister wives. Any woman that been in your marriage for almost 2 years, and Ariane was in your marriage, half of your marriage, and you wait until you go on a reality show to have a breakdown. Oh my God. You wait till you go on a reality show to have a breakdown. All the while, Ariane was in your marriage for half of the time you and Martell was married. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You see? They don't want the truth, guys. They want to get people to sit there and sugarcoat. Everybody wants them to sugarcoat. I ain't no sugarcoat in here. Ain't no sugarcoat in here, honey. Okay, you can stop laughing. Now let me see how to stop this from laughing, okay? But it's the truth, you know? It's the truth. All of a sudden now, got these trauma bonding people all on her side. He's a cheater. He was cheating when you guys was together. Y'all both was cheating, allegedly, according to what you guys put out there. You guys both was doing your thing. What man that wanted to beg? He begged for a whole year. Martell sat there and said, I come home and I told you wasn't pleasing me. The other girl, she do what I like. He was telling you what he wanted. This man gave you a life. And I know you guys mad. Oh, what do you mean? Martell, he's so dumb. What you mean? I don't care how dumb he is. He gave her a life. He got doors. Favor ain't fair. Favor ain't fair. Okay? Favor ain't fair. I got 8 more minutes, guys. 8 more minutes. So let me go ahead and read down all these comments. And that's what I'm talking about. See, this is what I like. Comment, guys, because long as you guys are engaging, hey, it'll keep the conversation going, okay? And thank you again, my country girl, keeping that room chat going. Yes, yes, yes. Bella Lucia, babe, say, hey, country girl. So let's go ahead and see where I'm at, because I truly believe that I have read all that. Country girl Queen say, thanks everyone for coming over to Unapologetic. Yes. Also, I got 8 more minutes. She said, ain't nobody mad but the devil, and he is a liar. Yes, yes, indeed. That's all the devil is, a liar. And one thing I know, he don't play. Melody sat there and she traded her entire family for door number 3. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Yes, she did. And oh, you mad now? Now you're mad. But everything that I said, I told you it was true. It was gonna come to pass. Oh, you thought I didn't know what I was talking about? I told you guys. I say everything that Melody put her hands on because of the way that she moving, the snake-like way that she's moving. The Most High God was just gonna blow it out because she was playing with God, calling that 24-hour fast. God don't play when you mess with His people. You're right. God don't play when you mess with His people. You called it out yourself. So why was you playing? Why did you think that you could take advantage? Like I say, God reign on the just as well as the unjust. Bella Lucia's babe said, yes, I miss her commentary. Change my handle from Cecily to Bella Lucia babe. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, she said, yes, I miss her commentary. Change my handle from Cecily to Bella Lucia baby. Look, I'm kind of slow on that. I got to think on that one, okay? I think I got a feeling who you are, okay? So Bella Lucia baby said, yes, I miss your commentary. Change my handle formally Cecilia. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, indeed. This is, and that's all. Yes, thank you, cuz also, Christella says, I am going to pray for Melody that she will face peace within herself, that the only way she is going to recover. Absolutely. But the thing about it, in this last days, and you know, Christella, when I tell you something, you could take it to the bank. In this last days, hey, some of these people right now, they're going to have to pray for themselves. You don't want these people to drag you down, because you praying for these people and they still going out there and wilding like the dog in his own vomit. So you praying for them and they sitting there, they still out there thinking that, hey, I can continue tearing down. So let them pray for themselves. In these last days, let them pray for themselves because we are not talking to children. I'm pretty sure that God have given these people so many, many chances, told these people, pump your brakes, stop. She even said it. When God said go, it's time for the go, but yes, she still stays stuck. She still stays stuck. Make it make sense, guys. Can't make it up if I want to. Exactly. You did call it out. I watch you all the time. Arion coming on this show. Absolutely. I told you. 1, 2, Freddie coming for you. 3, 2. She was playing dirty. She had a very dark spirit, just like Tisha said. Tisha said they say you might be beautiful on the outside, and she ain't all that. She look like some basic stuff. Take that doggone lace front wig off of her, you gonna see all those doggone bald spots on the side of her head, that scarce hair. She might as well just go ahead and shave it off. Take that makeup off, those eyelashes. She look like any other basic person. I promise you. She don't look natural like a Arion Curry. You could take the makeup off Arion when she seldomly wear makeup, and she still looks good. And the only reason why I talk like I talk, well, you probably sit there and say, well, she why you always uplifting Arion? Because like I said, she was caught in the middle of all of this right here. She was an innocent bystander. And you guys sat there and you wrote this girl. And now you guys upset because Martell, he's putting her back in school where she can go and get her degree in nursing. And you all the time, even Melody wanted to call. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk. Oh, she ain't nothing but a dummy. Oh, she ain't nothing but a coleslaw. She ain't a dummy. She ain't that dummy if she's getting her nursing degree. You have to be very, very smart to get a RN, a nursing degree, okay? That's far from a school teacher to work in the medical field, as a RN. So all the ones that's out there was calling Arion a dummy. You guys got egg on your face. She ain't that of a dummy to get her degree. And she also had graduated. So you guys want to sit there and call her dummy? You want to call her out? No, you're jealous. You're jealous. You jealous. Because you guys was drinking the Kool-Aid, kissing the ring when it came to Miss Bunny. That's all that was. Okay? That's all that was. Rose a vet, okay, Avent. She said, I know it may not be the popular opinion, but God, you are right. Also, who comes on tearing a person down while using their products? Was that a straight aid from her products or what? It's look crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. She said, it looked, I know it may not be the popular opinion, but Lord, you are right. Also, who comes on tearing a person down while using their products? Absolutely. This girl had the product in one hand and sitting there bringing all that mess, all that garbage. I wouldn't have never brought that when I know that I'm trying to sell product. And don't you know all that energy that she was talking about got into those products and she's sending it to these people, and you're gonna wonder why these people are going through hell. That's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful when people send you stuff. If I know, it's not coming from, you know out of love and kindness, somebody give me something, I don't want nothing grudgingly, and you guys, about that. Don't ever allow people just give you something grudgingly, just like when it come to money. Hey, either you're gonna give me the money, or just go ahead and keep the money. So that's just like with the products. You sitting there, you spewing all that hate, wrapping up those products. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you sending it to people home. Now these people are gonna be all confused and bringing all types of toxic stuff in their house, rubbing it all on their body, getting all into their spirit. Uh-uh. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. And that's just my opinion. You just got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful how you allow things to enter into your home. No way in the world, if I know that I was selling products, I would have talked about all this confusion. I would have sat there and went on Instagram and say, guys, look, I need to talk to you. I'm pretty sure that she would have had the same people, most likely that would have followed her on her IG. And I would have said, let me show you this little small clip. But the thing about it is that she didn't have much. She didn't want to show the side of how, it started out. I need to see the beginning. I don't want to see you keep rewinding it over and over the same little small little clip, because you're not going to show the side how you went ahead and you baited that man in. You baited these people in, most likely. And all this right here is allegedly, okay? So, guys, I got one more minute. Close me out, country girl. One more minute. Rose says, I know it may absolutely. She said he needs a bodyguard. Yes, he need a bodyguard. And she wanted to have a bodyguard. And the thing about it, the bodyguard that she have allegedly, according to Martell, that, the bodyguard sits on the sofa, playing with toes, where the kids was coming downstairs, seeing, another man playing with mama toes, went ahead and told daddy, I saw the bodyguard sitting there playing with mama toes. And not mention that the bodyguard, teaching the kids how to drive, the children sitting on the bodyguard lap. Oh my God, this girl, psychotic. Oh my God, make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Country Girl says, thanks for liking the video. Yes, indeed, girl. I had a good time today, Country Girl. I'm not going to tell you no lie. I had a good time today. I'm glad I did came on. Rose said, also, I have never seen a woman who was punched, abused, and beaten after the divorce invited the abuser on a paid vacation with them. Did she forget she did that? Absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing about it is that she had told Dr. Helen that Martell never ever put his hands on her, treated her like a queen, pull her chairs out, bring her flowers. Now all of a sudden he's a DV because you trying to ruin that man. But I promise you guys, and trust me, remember, you heard it here first. If they go back to court, somebody's going to jail, okay? Somebody's going to jail. And for Melody to put out those strong accusations of DV, trying to give this man the face of a DV, first a cheater, not a DV. If anybody's a DV, it's Melody. It's Melody, the stuff that she did. I showed all the clips. Remember the clips? Martell showed it as well. Like I said, Martell don't have to worry about nothing. We got this. We got this. You're not in the thick of this alone. Martell don't have to worry about nothing. Look at how they sat there and they swept under the cover. I was the first one reporting that because her old fans wasn't going to report it. How she went into the Fletcher's home, tore up these people home. They were saying once the cameras was turned off, they say it was worse than what they showed us on that show. Melody threw a glass. She didn't throw a cup. She threw a glass at this man. That glass could have went in that man's eye. That was DV right there. But no, what they did, they brushed it off. Oh, he deserved it. He deserved. Well, don't you think that when it came to Melody, if you say Martell deserved it, what about Melody? When this girl wanted to set this man on fire, this man sat there and said he got plenty of little small shorts. Come on, don't just give it to Tasha K. Send them over here to me, because I promise you, I'm gonna give you a nice little edit package where you can send to the courts or wherever you need to send when it comes to how abusive Miss Buddy was. Miss Buddy was very abusive. And then the thing about it, when it comes to Miss Buddy said there she made a song. She made a song and react how she was abusing this man. And said in the song, I wish that the children, this is not the word verbatim, but I wish that the children had another daddy that was stronger and smarter. Make it make sense. And that song didn't hit nowhere but into a 99-cent bin. I don't even think a 99-cent bin, a 1-cent bin, because you never win when you play dirty, guys. You never win when you play dirty. Right. Tisha said you are, yeah, she had a dark soul. Absolutely. From the statistics, nursing is a complicated, of course, absolutely. I own a home health. Yeah, absolutely. Nurses, like I say, honey, and my daughter-in-law, she's a nurse practitioner. So, like I said, you guys want to go around and call Arion, oh, Arion is dumb. No, she's not dumb. She's very smart. It's just that, like I said, honey, love is blind. And the man was treating her good. What man that you know that's going to sit there and put you in a nice, beautiful home? The men that they got probably put them on something that's on four wheel or on wheels in the daggone woods. And y'all was jealous. This man sat and really took care of Arion. Arion didn't have to move for nothing. He put her in a home. Not a trailer, a home. Not nothing that's on wheels, a home. And you guys didn't like that. You guys jealous. You guys was jealous. You guys were really jealous. Bella Lucia says, acting a fool at someone's home, she definitely would have paid for everything. I need to put my glasses on because I'm not carrying them up, so I can put my glasses on. She said, acting a fool for someone home, she definitely would have paid for everything because she broke these people's stuff. Absolutely. I can't wait until she make her appearance on the show. Who? Oh, yeah, Arion. I told you that Arion was going to come in the door. They sat there and say, oh, Arion is not coming in that door. That's Melody's show. Melody wasn't cutting those checks. Melody was not cutting those checks. If anybody, it was Martell's show. Martell said, my show. Martell was the one that went out there and sought out the people that sat there and opened the doors for every last one of them that was in there. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yep. It's tight. It's right, guys. It is tight, but it is right. Yep. So let me see. Okay, stop laughing. StreamYard can put a new feature and now they want to act up. Stop laughing. And put a new feature on now they want to act up, guys. But like I said, guys, this is real talk, unapologetic real talk, and all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. Like I said, you air it out, you are free game. Okay, so don't get mad with the messenger. Let me see this. I'm gonna play that one. Let me see this one. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. You all enjoy your day. Like I said there and say, go outside and touch some grass, and whatever you do, guys, make sure you out there lifting up, because honey, as you can see right here, when it comes to this particular show, Love and Marriage in Huntsville, hey, you reap what you sow. So we want to make sure that, hey, we're going to go out there and we're going to do things that's going to lift up and not tear down. Okay, so guys, on that note, you all be blessed.